Daylight, my MVVs, welcome.
Ebony's aunt is rumored to have come out, like to speak. And she made a lot of sense. And they said Ebony was crying the entire time. That her aunt, one of her aunts, have come out to say to her that one of the biggest problems that she's having is greed. That greed is not letting her, see beyond her taste, like the things that she wants. Now, if you know what is going on, Ebony and Blow Blow, they come from the same bloodline. Yes, they actually come from the same bloodline. And that is the reason why you see a lot of people kept saying that Kabiyesi married sisters, right? They come from the same bloodline. So for some reason, they kind of share some aunties and uncles and all of that together. Now, if you remember what is going on, about like a year ago, Blow was also fighting. Maybe 9 months or 7 months back. Okay, Blow was also fighting against Olori Naomi. She was fighting against Olori Naomi back and forth, back and forth. The fight was very intense and all of that. And she kept on going and going and going. But they said something happened. They said in that their same bloodline, right? Some group of uncles gathered. When they would tell Blow to do this, and Blow would try, and it would not work. Everything Blow kept doing was failing, okay? And they felt like because of Blow's age, Blow was too interested in trying to get Kabiyesi to love her first. And because of that, Blow was not putting effort and Blow was not doing their bit, okay? And so they didn't have confidence in Blow again. That was why they decided they were going to introduce another girl based in London to Kabiyesi. They introduced that girl based in London to Kabiyesi. Now, remember, there was something that had to do with a deity, okay? Not the last one that got Ikmi where she is right now. Before that one, there's been a deity that they said it was either Blow or Ebony that brought it into the palace. Blow got into a very serious problems with the Ooni of Ife. For a very long time, Ooni of Ife was not on the side of Blow until they were able to prove that Blow had nothing to do with it. That was them. So during that time that, Blow got into that very serious problem with Ooni of Ife. From Blow's family, they thought that was the end. They thought that she would not have a stake, like she would not be, like she had ruined her chances of being with the Ooni of Ife. They now started introducing another girl from the same bloodline who is living in the UK. They said that one is a medical doctor again from the same bloodline. They started introducing that girl to the Ooni of Ife. And that girl is somebody that Blow is far older than, but they say she's very rude and disrespectful. She has been very disrespectful towards Blow in several occasions, and Blow doesn't like it. And Kabiyesi is aware of this problem. So they started trying to bring that girl in for Kabiyesi and all of that. But Kabiyesi did not like the girl at all or something, because they said she is known to be very rude and disrespectful. And that happens to be the reason why Kabiyesi did not even give them the time of go and all that. So when Blow was able to sort out things with Kabiyesi, it was this very aunt, that sat Blow down and spoke to Blow that, see, God has blessed you. At the end of the day, Kabiyesi has chosen you, and you must consider yourself lucky that Kabiyesi chose you to be part of his life. And if you continue to allow this your uncles to ruin you, they will ruin you completely, that they don't care about you. They only care about themselves. They only care about the things that they get. They only care about the title. They only care about the fact that they are answering, okay, my niece is a wife to Kabiyesi. These are the only things that they care about. You are married. Don't let anybody use you to ruin your marriage. Don't be relying on these uncles to say that, okay, whatever happens, it will not affect me because of where I'm coming from. I have very strong uncles and all of that. Do not rely on them, that there is nothing. They will not protect you. They don't mean you well. They don't mean you anything. Do not focus on your husband. Remove your hands from anything that has to do with your uncles. Stay on your own. Stay with your husband. It was after the aunt said this to Blo Blo, the aunt now was the one who led Blo Blo into the fact that these same uncles of hers were trying to arrange that doctor back into the same palace. So that if Kabiesi says dares to say yes, that lady will be a part of their household in the palace now. Blo Blo eye cleared. That was when Blo Blo knew that, you see, these uncles, they don't like me. Everything they are doing for themselves, for their pocket. They don't even care. They could care less about me. That was when, Blo Blo realized that it was just what made Blo Blo to understand that, you see, these people, you cannot rely on them, you cannot trust them, you shouldn't trust them at all. There's nothing to trust about them. Now, that aunt that advised Blo Blo had also advised Ebony to stay away from these people, that they will ruin her and they will ruin her marriage. But no, she will not agree, because her number one problem is Olori Naomi. She must push Naomi out. Naomi must not be, even if she will let her by, Naomi must not be a part of the royal family. Naomi cannot come back again. That is her biggest fight, and that is the fight that she has been fighting and fighting and fighting Naomi the entire time. Now, this aunt, with everything that has happened, the aunt has come out again with this embarrassment that happened in the palace. The aunt, in their family house, has come out again to remind her that, did I not tell you? I told you, but your greed was too much. It was your own personal greed. Your greed had become so much that, there's nothing you can do about it, because if not for your own greed, I'd already told you a long time to let these your uncles, leave them, as in keep them away from your marriage. You say that no, you want to fight. You want to fight. You want to use them to put Naomi out. Who told you that you can fight Naomi? Do you have what it takes to fight Naomi? Look at where you are now. See how bad. See how they have succeeded in ruining your chances with the Ooni of Ife. They say Ebony was just crying and crying and crying the entire time. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.